The aim of SKN Moves is to create a healthy lifestyle culture centered on healthy eating practices, regular physical activity, and regular health checks and screenings. Today, we journey across to our sister island of Nevis, sort of, at least digitally, to find out about an upcoming event coordinated by SKN Moves, the Nevis chapter, and to find out also about a fun way to stay healthy. So we have via Zoom coordinator of the Nevis chapter of SKN Moves, Shelagh James, along with committee member David Walwyn, Knockout Public Sector Representative Francisco Dorset, and Knockout Private Sector Representative James Weeks. Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good morning. Good morning.
Shelagh, I see you're ready to knock me out.
Yeah. We're good, thanks.
Why the name Knockout? Why was that chosen? And can you let us know how that challenge works?
Okay, so the reason why I chose Knockout, because it's a knockout series over 4 weeks. So each week, persons will be eliminated from the rounds of an obstacle course. So that's where Knockout came from. I think it sounds dynamic and I think it's self-explanatory, but yeah, you're right to ask the question. It's a knockout round over 4 weeks.
I love your energy, Shelagh. When we began, I said you looked as if you wanted to knock me out, so I got the message.
No, I'm the referee today. I'm keeping these two separate.
So this question is for David. David, when and where does the knockout take place?
When and where it happens, well, presumably this Saturday, but it's tentative because of the rain, pending rain, the weather storm.
Okay.
So we may have to, we've decided to probably postpone it for next Saturday.
Okay.
But it will be held at the famous Fit Park in Bath Plains, Nevis. It's a park that we developed back in 2006 for these kinds of events.
Okay, nice.
All right, can we talk about registration for a bit? How many people are actually registered for the event now?
So this is interesting because originally we were looking for 32 persons to take part in this event. What we found was, you mentioned obstacle and everybody ran in different directions. We've managed to get 16. We've managed to get 16 persons. So it's 8 teams representing the public sector and 8 persons representing the private sector, and they will go at each other. They will both compete against each other in the quarterfinals, because the first round is the preliminaries, where we take the times, the fastest times, and the fastest 8 will go through and the slowest 8 will be eliminated on the first round. And then we go into the quarterfinals, and then the elimination continues until we get to the finals, where we'll have our first, second, and third place winners.
Okay, lovely. So to the gentlemen on the end now, Francisco and James, how are your teams preparing for this event?
Ding, ding.
Well, I don't know how the private sector is preparing, but public is ready, and we're just waiting, basically.
Oh, nice. James?
Well, we're just hovering, you know.
You're just hovering.
Public, it sounds like you're in trouble.
I don't know why. I get the chance. I get the feeling that you guys are on your best behavior now because the referee is there. Take away the referee, and I'll probably be hearing some trash talk or things like that.
Yes.
Coach, James, you were smiling. Am I right?
It's called quiet confidence. It's called quiet confidence.
Quiet confidence. Oh, that's what it's called. I see.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they don't want to give away secrets.
You see what happened is you see when David Manor shows up, everybody have a nice time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you get him angry, everybody disappears. we want to make sure that everybody come where they're supposed to be, and then we get angry.
Yes.
All right. I'm not going to say those are fighting words.
All talks.
This is the energy. I'm sure this will translate to the participants here, all right? So how has the preparation been going? Yes, Shelagh, you were saying.
No, I missed that bit. Sorry, could you just repeat?
No, I was saying that these are fighting words, and obviously I think that energy will transfer to the participants of the respective teams. So I wanted to know about the preparation of the teams for the event. Let's start with the private.
So let's talk to David, because David's been like monitoring the training sessions,
Okay.
and then we'll get you guys to talk about how their sessions have been going.
Yeah, so this past week we've been prepping the park, doing the landscaping, because we really want to make it a nice arena for not just the athletes, but also for the spectators. We are trying to organize some lights, because this is our first night having a night event, because we really wanted to do it in the evening where it's a lot cooler. And we have also accommodated some athletes who wanted to come and just try the course out. They have done that. A lot of them find it a little more challenging than they anticipated. So they kept, actually, there are some athletes who came every day this week because they're very competitive, and I guess they want to have a good showing. So that's pretty much what we've been doing this week, is just sort of accommodating the athletes and preparing the course for the event.
So Shelagh, how does the knockout fit into the overall objective of SKN Moves?
Well, from day one, it was always about changing lifestyles and getting people active. And one of the things SKN Moves wanted to do from day one was to implement different activities to draw in different types of persons. So, for example, this is a highly competitive event, and we've managed to, I think we've got that in the bag with the competitors that we're going to have push forward for this event. The walk events are for people with all different abilities. So it doesn't matter whether you're 99 and 6 years old, you can take part in those events. We have the very competitive run relay event, which took place in March, and that's for athletes who actually do run for track clubs and so on. So and children, of course, we did the aquafanathlon for children 8 to 12-year-olds. So we're trying to garner everybody under the SKN banner for fitness and healthy lifestyles.
So Jamie, I have a challenge for you, or more of a question. So should we go for this knockout challenge?
I see that you're taking Sheila's stance because your hand is kind of high. Shelagh, I need you to referee us here, okay?
So let's talk a bit more with the SKN Moves, the Shelagh James committee. Member David Walwyn, Knockout Public Sector Representative Francisco Dorset, and Knockout Private Sector Representative James Weeks. So David, give us some more details about the challenge, including one called the mental challenge. What's that?
So for this event, we have 10 obstacles. Okay. There's probably about 21 obstacles on the entire course, but we're going to only use 10 for this particular event. And it starts with a burden run around the course. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the course, but we've made some man-made hills. So there's about 3 man. Yeah, so we have about 3 man-made hills. So that burden run is actually what the name implies, a burden run, and it's to sort of pre-exhaust the athlete before they get into the obstacle course. So from the burden run, they go into the tire hop. Which is a little challenging because it challenges your balance and coordination all at the same time. From there, they move to the monkey bars. So we have lower body, upper body. So that challenges your upper body because you have to swing from one bar to the next. From there, they move to another balance and obstacle, which is the side walk on logs. And if you fall off, they'll have to just repeat the cycle over again. And then from there, they go into a water tunnel. This is basically about a 10-foot tunnel with water coming through it. From there, they go to about 10-foot logs, which is under and over. So they have to crawl under this log over one. That runs about 10 feet. And then from there, they go to a tire wall, which is about 10 foot. That tire wall is going to have some, we actually got in some landing beds for that one. So they should locate that pretty quickly. And then from there, they go to what they call a tire swing, which sounds easy, but it's very, very challenging to be able to move from one tire suspended in the air. Yes, and then from that, they move to a seated tire pull that also challenges your upper body coordination. From that one, they move to a rope swing. So you have to swing from one log to the next, which is often surprising for a lot of people because you hold on to this swing and you think you're going to be able to swing across, but when you find out you hold on your body weight, most people always find this very, very difficult. So it's not as easy as it may seem. And then from there, they move to the sled walk, being able to coordinate sled walk, and that's about 20 feet. And then they go to after all of that, we incorporated the tent because it's a little challenging mentally, because you're exhausted. You've done this challenging course, and you have to open the tent. Well, first take your shoes off, open this tent, get in this tent, drink a bottle of water, and then come back out. It may sound very easy, but it's a little mentally challenged after you've exhausted yourself physically. So we thought it was nice to add that just for fun and just something to sort of challenge the brain.
I'm listening to you describe the obstacle course, and frankly, I want to know who did this. This is like obstacle course on steroids. But I love it.
You must think we're really cruel. We're not.
And you say that with that lovely accent. I can't possibly think that you are.
Yeah, this obstacle course it's really 4 acres of terrain, by the way. It's pristine.
Okay.
It's 4 acres. So we spend a great deal of resource developing this obstacle course.
Yes, resources. Yes. And speaking to that as well, is this a sponsored event? And if so, what are the prizes, et cetera?
Yes, so we have to say a big thank you to Massa Assist. They're sponsoring the event, and it's the Cup Challenge, the Massa Assist Cup Challenge. So they will give 3 trophies, first, second, and third place. Also participatory medals. The Ministry of Health have actually sponsored the use of the grounds, and they will be covering the expenses for the volunteers and the Red Cross. So big shouts out to Massa Assist. They've come on board and they're thrilled to bits to be part of this event. They're also giving away T-shirts this year for the competitors, which is a real nice add-on. And of course, we'll be giving out our participatory certificates and our rosettes for SKN moves. So big shouts out to all those persons, big shouts out to the Red Cross, because they're always there to assist, and hopefully we won't have any casualties.
I don't think you will. I'm not there, so I don't think you will.
The mattress is there, so that's really good. But we've been really good. I mean, we've had very limited injuries throughout our events, and we make sure we try and look out for the participants' safety first. So all those will be employed. What else I can say? Special thank you to Natalie, who will be producing our late afternoon snacks for this event as well. And is anybody else that I've forgotten? Also, oh yes, Nevis Springs. They're going to keep us hydrated throughout the whole 4 weeks. So shouts out to them as well. And anybody else who's been supporting us as friends and committee members, thank you very much. And especially to our participants.
So I'm going to allow the 2 gentlemen, the public and the private sector, to give each other a... Go ahead, David.
We miss, of course, Studio 327 for always supporting all the health promotion initiatives.
That's true. Thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure. It's our absolute pleasure.
We appreciate that shout out. So
Okay.
Francisco and James, can you give each other the final verbal challenge before the commencement of your event?
Uh-oh, fighting words.
Mr. Weeks is smiling already.
Bello.
Well, James has told me that not because I go to the gym every day. don't matter feel like I have it lack, Like he has done the course about 3 times.
Okay.
What I'd like to tell James is I've been preparing for this all my life.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see what you come up with now. What's the response going to be?
Yes. Mr. Weeks, what do you have to say to him and for yourself?
Well, my life is a challenge. Every day is an obstacle, but I don't see obstacles. I just see stepping stone. I need one of them.
Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to be watching you guys.
He got told.
Hortensia, before I forget, oh my goodness, how could I forget? Apart from the sponsorships, we always give prizes. Yes. And I want to say thank you to, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Dalil Walwyn, they're sponsoring us 4 zipline experiences for the winner.
Okay,
And
lovely.
the second place is Discover Sail experience for 2 persons, duration of 2 hours provided by Beach Edition, St. Kitts and Nevis Aquatic Sailing Centre. And then third prize from yours truly next door, a health package bundle for 2 persons, courtesy of Fit Wellness.
Oh,
So
lovely, lovely.
additional prizes on top of the sponsorship package as well.
That's great. Community effort and, you know, great results, great output. Love the energy, by the way, of the 2
Yes.
teams. And thank you guys for coordinating this. I cannot wait to hear more about it. Good luck when the day comes.
Yes, I can't wait for the conversation afterward.